What is up, my fellow Utopians? I am Logan, the Totally Epic Gamer, and today the video I'll be showing is how to level up extremely quickly. But more importantly than that, why you're trying to level up quickly in the first place. Well, the point is you want to get to level 30 to start doing expeditions, which is the end game content, to get the best gear, to make the best builds, to do the best time trials. So the point of this video is first off to get to the end of the game, and second off to be level 30 when you do that. So we're going to go over how to do that. Firstly, you're going to want to do all the main story quest lines. Not only do they give massive amounts of XP for doing tedious things, as you see I'm just walking around here, you're going to see that I just walk into a new zone, and that's going to complete, in quotations there, a part of the main quest line. And I'm going to get 1500 experience for walking, which is enormous. On top of that, the real way to gain experience the fastest is being able to kill enemies the fastest on the highest world tier you can. I've seen some things saying that world tiers don't matter on experience, but that's actually a fallacy. As you can see here, I'm on world tier 7, and the monsters are going to be level 18. I'm going to immediately change it to world tier 1, and the monsters will still be level 18. But all of the new mobs that spawn in will be level 12, the lower level from world tier 1. So experience actually doesn't come from what world tier you're currently on. It's what world tier you were on when the monsters spawned. So of course, you're going to get less experience for getting kills if they're lower level, and more experience at the higher level, but the higher level ones are harder to kill. What you want to do is find that perfect mix for your ability to play the game, as well as your ability to complete the next section that you want to do. Dying will slow you down, okay? That's going to slow you down. And here you can see I killed the level 18, got 32 experience. And then right after that, I bump up to a level 12 that spawned in after, right? And they're going to give me 19 experience. A pretty big decrease, but as you can see, there's a big difference between a 1-shot and a 3-shot. So what you're going to really want to do is find that perfect mix for you to grind through the storyline as quickly as you possibly can. Keeping in mind that when you lower that world tier, you're going to get less good gear. Getting less good gear is going to make you level up or kill things slower. So there's a balancing act here, right? In my opinion, what you should be doing is killing bosses on very low world tiers. Get through those bosses quickly, making sure you don't stutter, making sure you don't just die randomly. Because dying is what's really going to set you back, having to redo sections and not being able to progress in the main story. And because of that, you're really just going to want to focus on what feels right to you moving forward. There's no superior way to level up. You know, if you're really good at the game, you're going to level up really quickly. If you're not as great at the game, you're going to level up slower. And that's just kind of how the system works out. What you need to be doing is just playing the game. Now, if you get to the end of the game, you see I'm at Utargak, and you get to the end of the game and you're not level 30, you're going to go to Utargak, and you're going to do this one quest over and over. And the real reason here is that you don't really care about the experience reward from doing quests, or you shouldn't. What you care about is getting through a repetition with the highest amount of experience. So what you're going to see here is the reason I picked this quest is that you're going to go through 3 sections that are quite easy, and they fit every single playstyle. You can go long range, you can go short range, you can go med range, and you can use a lot of anomaly powers, and there's no boss at the end that's unbeatable. On top of that, you don't have to hand in the quest very much, so because there's 3 sections to it. So you can actually go from quest 1, 2, and 3 really quickly without having to hand in and re-get the quest. There's a lot of just consistent gameplay. And that's why I chose this quest as a show quest of what you should do. But again, keep in mind, this is only to get to level 30, right? That's your goal. You're trying to get to level 30 so you can do expeditions. So there's no reason to do this early on. You don't want to be doing the same quest over and over early on to get high levels of experience. You want to get to the end of the game first. You have to remember why you're trying to get to level 30 in the first place, and that's to do the challenge tiers or the expeditions. So the main point here is that if you want to level up quickly, you're going to want to mesh the information here to yourself. Play on the highest world tier you can. Make sure you die the least amount, and make sure you complete the main storyline. And that's really the solution here. I've seen a lot of videos saying world tier doesn't matter. It's the same experience for everything. That's just not true, right? So find the mix that works for you, and make sure that you are progressing to the best of your ability. And here you see the quest ending, and I'm just going to show you why this quest is better than the rest of the quests. Is that you'd think that this would be the end of a quest, and for most of them it would be. But here, we're actually going to be able to transition to the next zone right from the travel location that spawns after the first part completion. And you'll see I'm able to travel right to the next part. So I would do this quest over and over if I really had to. However, again, don't do it if you don't need to. If you're level 30 from just playing the game, that's it. You're done. You just go right to expeditions and start grinding out from there. So I hope this really helped you guys. I hope you started to understand more of the theory behind the leveling up and what it really takes and how you should focus on what's best for you and not what somebody just tells you is the best. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.